G'day blokes and Sheilas. Welcome to another little Benny Bogan travel video. Now this one is actually pretty big. I'm going to split it up to a few parts, probably 3 parts of this one, because it's been called the drive of a lifetime. I can tell you, it's pretty crazy. Anyway, we're starting Newcastle, New South Wales, about 2 hours north of Sydney, right on the east coast. See the water off in the distance there, east coast. We're finishing up Perth, Western Australia, on the west coast of Australia. Around 4,000 k's. We tried to do on a certain time limit. Certain things happen. You'll see that along the way. We're just going to be driving along. You're just going to see the views from the road. Stop off, probably 1 or 2 stops in each part. I'll give you a few pointers and pretty much just jump in the passenger seat. Let's go for a drive. Go and see Australia. See ya. It's bloody huge. Let's go. Oh, before we do, the first part's going to be a bit boring, so I'm just going to skip it. Black roads. We're leaving at night, so we're travelling right out about 4 hours to a place called Nevertire. And yeah, so dark roads till we get there. Don't panic. If you want to see most of those roads, go to the Lightning Ridge video, part 1, or part 2 at the end where we're coming back. We actually drive through a lot of towns coming back into Newcastle. So if you wanted to see the towns between Newcastle and Nevertire, go and check out those videos. It's already there. If not, we're just going to start at the start of the outback, Nevertire. Cruise on out from there. Alright, let's go. Jump in the passenger seat. You're riding shotgun, grab a drink, buckle up. Let's go for a ride across Australia. So we just left Nevertire, sleepy town, just over 200. It has all the things you need for the basics for fuel and stuff at the right times. One thing I'll never get over is these sunsets and sunrises out there. Absolutely beautiful. Just coming into Newcastle, New South Wales. Magic little display in the middle of town here of the Cobb & Co. The old stagecoaches. For the mail delivery. It's unreal. Outback New South Wales. Beautiful spot. And while you're here, do yourself a favour. Come and say good day to the big bogan and Rusty. His trusty fucking companion. Well, I tell you what, mate. He is a fucking big bogan. Bring yourself a nice fucking feed. Southern Cross tattoo. Good to finally fucking meet you, fella. Hey? You big bastard. You know, Rusty. You want to scratch under the ear, eh? There you go, Rusty. Hey? I could be dragging that chain around. Jesus. Anyway. Let's hit the road. Ningen. I made it. Ningen's a great little town to spend for a few days, where you can top up all your supplies and hit the road for the next adventure. Just want to warn you, it is the start of road train country. I'll tell you a bit more about road trains later on. But if you are driving under 100 kilometres an hour, they will come up behind you and overtake you. They do 100 kilometres an hour and they don't go any slower. So hold your line, just travel at the speed you're doing. They'll cruise around you and they'll keep on going. Everyone can enjoy their adventure. This video is proudly sponsored by Kybo Media and BoganByBenny.com. You after something Aussie, something different? Check it out, BoganByBenny.com. Free postage Australia-wide. And we do send it all around the bloody world. So check it out. Anyway, back to the video. Don't forget to say good day to a bloody stranger. All right. Let's roll into the large mining town of Cobar. Starting to get out in the middle of New South Wales into fly territory. But Cobar's beautiful, as you can see there. There's a large facility for campers to pull up. You can get your photos and stuff like that. Actually stay overnight. There's a toilet that's kept nice and clean. Please keep it that way. And of course all the amenities you need to refuel. Some nice old pubs. Beautiful old town, this one. Old country town. Over 4,000 people. Let's keep on rolling. A couple of things you need to remember when you're out here. Make sure you check you got fuel, water and food. First aid kits. Check your spare or several spares. Make sure they've got air in them. Make sure you carry some tools and some spare water and things like that. As you can see, it's just a large nothing. This is magic. Some of the facilities out here for when you're driving along, you can just pull up the side of the road overnight. Other things that cross my mind to mention is things like single lane road pretty much the whole way. So there's no great places for overtaking, things like that. So you've got to be mindful out here. The semi-trailers or road trains, quite large, 4 or 5 trailers long. So you have to allow for time to overtake and things like that if you want to do so. I advise to sit behind them and just cruise along and enjoy the view. Coming into Wilcannia, very small town. There is a service station on the main road that you can go to with a general store across the road, only open during the day. There is a 24-hour BP unmanned card only service station in Wilcannia. Yeah, other than that, it's a nice little town to stop, grab a cold drink, have a quick look around, fuel up and hit the road. Some of these places are that big, if you blink, you'll miss them. Be very careful of the goats, emus, kangaroos, camels. Out here you get them all. They've got no road sense. There is so much nothing out here, it's beautiful. Nice satellite installation out here. Those that don't know, the skies out in the outback of New South Wales are some of the clearest skies in the world. And some of the largest satellite installations for NASA and whatnot are all out there. And now we're rolling into Broken Hill. Another large mining town with a lot of history. A lot of movies and things like that are filmed out here for the old school generations. Razorback, Mad Max, Priscilla, just to name. Oh, nice old Holden Ute. Yeah, just to name a few movies. This road sort of skirts around the outskirts of Broken Hill. There's an airport and a hospital and everything you need in Broken Hill. 24-hour service stations, Kmart, Coles, Woolworths, everything you need. There's a large solar array out there. Just miles and miles of glass panels. It's weird to see after seeing just little plants. Pulled up at a beautiful little rest stop, 20 k's outside of Broken Hill. I prefer to stop out here in the quiet rather than in the town sometimes. The beautiful views, there's no one else out here. But make sure you listen to the tips. You've got to be prepared to come out here. This stretch of road in particular, 200 k's, no fuel, nothing. So, let's check it out. This video is proudly sponsored by Kaibo Media and boganbybenny.com. You after something Aussie, something different? Check it out, boganbybenny.com. Free postage Australia-wide. And we do send it all around the bloody world. So check it out. Anyway, back to the video. Don't forget to say good day to a bloody stranger. Hooroo! New South Wales, South Australian border. Got to keep your eyes open. One thing is, I got all phone service out here if you're with Optus. Make sure you get Telstra. There we go, across the border, and we're across. Now, I couldn't film where I was. There is an inspection station that you stop, and they will check your vehicle. They're looking for fruits and plants and all sorts of things. So do be mindful, do look into the rules. There are large signs and everything, so make sure you follow the signs. Make your travel as smooth and less painful as possible. They are quite nice to talk to and deal with at the borders. So just be patient, they don't take long and you're on your way. As you can see on the left there, a large place to pull in, park for overnight, or you could use it for a base for a couple of days. A lot of these places are railway line towns. The railway line link from east to west. Get ready for the next clip. Let's play a little game. How many carriages can you count on this train? Comment below your answer. Size of this train, I couldn't get over it. We were travelling 90 to 100 kilometres per hour. This thing was coming the opposite direction. I had to speed it up. Manor Hill. Another tiny town. Some of these places do have marked, they have service stations. Some of them no longer do. So please do your research for fuel stops. Make sure you carry food and water, like I said, or drinks, preferably water. Yunta. This is a nice little town. Good little basic stop off. You can pull up overnight, get everything you need. Again on the left there, a nice little stop for the facilities for you to camp overnight, pull up for a couple of hours get some rest. Driving out here can wear you down because there's a lot of straight roads. Oh, look at that sunset. That sunset. Oh, magic. Peterborough. It's beautiful. Kept a lot of the historic buildings here. I fell in love with this one. Everything you need. Plenty of pubs to refuel yourself. Service stations to refill your car, supermarkets and shops to refill your fridge and cupboards. Don't forget, check your air and oils and water and everything in the car. Get ready to settle in or hit the road. We pulled up for a little bit of a rest and then drove for a few hours in the night to about 30 k's west of Port Augusta in South Australia. So cheers for watching, you mad buggers. Watch out for part 2 coming soon. We go from Port Augusta over into Western Australia and see the bite. Oh, wait till you see the bite. Say good day to a bloody stranger, yeah. Hooroo.